Loki of literati, blur the lens, I've got pearls to bend. When I come unfurled, it's my own inner will, inner wish to lend, because a sinner can dish anything that they feel guilty of, because they won't wilt from the self-love, if deep down inside they let it go and say, this is what I know, just a test to show what's best to roll in the Wild West. You can't invest in what you're told, but into it. What I do is infinite, without limits. When I do all of me, I know that I'm into all that I can be, so I'm not going to feel bad about what I want. No fronts, back to top, dropping chops. Gotta spit this blunt, our inner beast. What is it when someone says that morality between you and me is something that someone else can see and decide somewhere? In all the social abusion, confusion, misusing outside of grooving, we ended up getting totally disturbed, and some stupid fucking herbs ended up putting down the holy word, and it's getting really disturbed, thinking that morality is who you sleep with and not how we treat one another. Motherfuckers, eat some blubber, because that kind of shit, like no other, will slow you down and gum up your works. It's just so fucking stupid. When someone else sees the perk that comes up from your own spiritual dessert, they're just unhappy. Those who say that morality and sexuality are one and the same, unhappy that someone else got snappy to the game. If there wasn't a deep spiritual release to human sexuality, the orgasmic bond, what makes the true pair bonding on, the parasympathetic response, the different immune systems that end up aligning, that cause us to find the right thing in each other's smells, when pheromones are a way to share your inner biome, and we end up finding what's compatible inside that strange genetic zone where two people can blend, and they're prone to creating something far stronger than their offspring, because of different kinds of completely opposing backgrounds that each one has to bring. It's the reason why a correct smell from a right person, even if we never heard them, met them before, can end up giving us a whole shower of j'adore. Like it's just the first fresh rainfall after a long drought, and we stay devout to finding that exclusive feeling. It's not just because we're not used to this, it's the real thing. But that kind of inner world to open up is something that nobody else could hope to disrupt or put a tax on or attack on it. So that kind of passion ends up being an exacting example of someone else saying, oh, well, if you don't redact, then I can stop you from acting on that. And so that's where morality becomes misused as vice. That's a heuristic device, reslice. Think that's real fucking nice to fit between those lines, redesign paradigm? That shit's no good for my mind. I mean, I just find that everything that could be swirling black ink sea coming out of my blotter. Why bother? Because Southside was my mother. And I didn't really have a father, that's why I refer to water. But there are some things that you can only see when you get past hollering and look past your own reverie and see the whole universe as a stream of probability, possibility. So, when I end up taking everything at stake and putting it all together, when delight gets slaked, when the night ends up reaching far past the glimmery shake, like the reflection of a moon on a lake, in that temporary moment, I can just take some time to be so honest and see what blossoms. Then everything that passes ends up causing me more than a gasp, but it's a momentary note, because there's nothing but melody in everything that I ever wrote, or anything that was ever authored by the divine author. And so, the risks and the bliss and the tipsy kisses and the mistakes, everything that I untangle, everything that I make, feel like I'm just blindly handling a fistful of snakes, like I'm making love with Medusa. Funny, I'd only be able to look into her eyes through Anahata Chakra. Those of you who feel emotions through water will truly know why I bother. Adaptability mercurial. Slaughter, That's why I say water was my father, sass I was my mother. It's just a matter of what came out. I'm not like any other that you might have ever known. I'm truly devout to nothing but my own zone. That's how I stay active and prone. Loki of literati, off the dome.